Okay, so welcome back. So let's go and assign IP address to each of the VLANs. Okay, so let's say VLAN 1. No, I said VLAN 1. VLAN 10 will be responding to 192.168.10.0/24. Okay, and VLAN 20 will be responding to, for VLAN 20, you're responding to 192.168.20.0/24. Okay, let me write this at background and come back. Okay, so this is the IP address we'll be using. So for VLAN 10 will be in 192.168.10.0/24, while VLAN 20 will be in 192.168.20.0/24. Okay, while VLAN 30 will be in 192.168.30.0/24, and VLAN 40 will be in 192.168.40.0/24, and VLAN 50 will be in 192.168.50.0/24. If you notice, this is 5 different networks now. This is 5 different LAN. Okay, this is 5 different LAN inside the same switch. Okay, which is the purpose of the VLAN concept. How will you know? This particular third octet is what is different, is what makes the address to be different from one another, for them to be in a different network. So they are all in different network. If you don't understand this computer addressing, you might not understand what I'm trying to say here. Go and watch my lecture on the computer addressing, okay, for you to understand how this IP address are being represented. So let's go and implement this. On our packet tracer, we have this represented already. We have each of the VLAN labeled with their IP address. So all what we need to do is to go to each of the system and give them the IP address. So let me give this first PC 192.168.10.5. Okay, that's the subnet mask. Let me go to this second system, and I will give it 192.168.10.6. Okay, for this guy, 3.7. Okay, so this has been completed. Let's go and do this. So this, okay, let's go to VLAN 20. VLAN 20 will be .20.5. Let's close it. The second system in VLAN 20 is 20.6. Enter the subnet mask, and the last system in that VLAN be 20.7. Okay, so I will repeat it for all the remaining VLANs as well. It will be in their respective network. So for VLAN 30 now, I'm in VLAN 30 now. Okay, I will do 1 into, it is 30. Let me give it 30.5 for instance. Okay. So this one will be 30.6. Why this one will be 30.7. Okay, that is for VLAN 30. For VLAN 40, I will do 40.5. I already enter the subnet mask. Let this one be 40, sorry, it should be 40.6. Okay. Right, this guy will be 40.7. Okay, and the last VLAN 50, it will be 50.5 for the first system. For the second system, 50.6. And for the last system, we have 50.7. Okay, all of them now have IP address. Okay, all of them now have IP address. So let's go and do our testing. Let's go to this PC in VLAN 10. This PC in VLAN 10. Let's try to ping any of the PC in the VLAN. Let's try to ping, let's say 192.168.10.6, for instance. Say ping. Can you see? Can you see that it is working? Okay, let's try .7, which is the third system here. .7. Can you see that it is working? They are in the same LAN. Let me try to ping. Let me try to ping VLAN 20 system. Let me try to ping this guy 20.7 from this fourth system again. Let me say 20.7. Let me say 20. You see that? Let's see what will happen. Can you see that it's not going? Despite the fact that they are on the same switch, connected on the same switch, it is not going because they are factually on different network, logically on different network at the background. Okay, you are only seeing cable connected to the switch, but you have used your skill as a network professional to change the configuration whereby they are now on different network at the background. Okay, so now let's go to this PC. Let's ping any of this PC is in VLAN 20, right? Let's ping any of its neighbor. Let's ping 20.5. Let's say ping 192.168.20.5. Can you see? Its neighbor is reachable, but any other person outside that VLAN, outside that LAN, cannot be reached. Cannot be reached. So the network has been segmented. The network has been segmented. Let's ping another neighbor of it. 20.6. That one too is going. Okay. The network has been logically segmented, but you cannot see it. You are only seeing cable being plugged to the same switch, but it's not working. Okay. So let's come to VLAN 52. and see if it can ping their people. Maybe they can talk to their people there too. So let's say ping 192.168.50.7, for instance. Can you see it's going? Okay. This guy is in 50.5 and is pinging 50.7. So this guy and this guy, they are talking because they are neighbors. Okay, so that is how VLAN works. Okay, so now let's say I bring out a switch like this. I bring a switch. This is what I mean by all ports by default are in VLAN 1. So I bring out this fresh switch and I plug 3 systems to it. Okay, and I plug 3 systems to it. This will be just one network because this will be just one network and they will all be in VLAN 1, okay, by default from manufacturer. That is how a switch is designed. So let's even try it out. So let me connect these 3 devices. Let's say I put this, automatically they will talk. Okay, let's say I give this guy IP address of 172.168.10.5. Okay. Let's say I give this guy 2. You understand what I'm talking about? 172.16.10.6/24. And the last system, let's give it 192.16.10.7 now. Okay, these people will talk automatically. They'll be able to reach one another automatically because a switch by default is in VLAN 1 and every device you've connected to these 3 guys, they are in VLAN 1. So let me go and ping 10.7, for instance. Let me say ping 192.16.10.7. Can you see? This is the .7 that I'm pinging from here. This is the .7. It's going because automatically they are in the same VLAN, which is VLAN 1 by default that come with the system. Okay, so this scenario is different from what we have here now. Okay, we have now segmented this into different VLAN and only people in the same VLAN can talk to one another. Okay, only the same people in the same compound can talk to one another. So that is how VLAN works. Before you can be able to establish communication between, let's say, VLAN 10 and any other VLAN, for instance, maybe VLAN 20 or VLAN 40, you will need a device called router. You know this, okay? There is a way you connect a router to this guy. You just bring router here and connect it to the switch, okay? You are connecting it to an empty port that doesn't belong to any VLAN. Okay, just bring your router here and configure your router. From there, you can specify which VLAN you want communication to take place. Okay, so another way to establish communication is by replacing this switch at the center, by replacing it by a layer 3 switch. Okay, by a layer 3 switch. So this is an example of layer 3 switch. Okay, 3560 multi-layer switch. It's a layer 3 switch. Okay, that's another method of establishing communication between more than one VLAN using a layer 3 switch. Okay, in advanced networking class, we understand how to do this, establishing communication between more than one field and using a router or using a layer 3 switch. Okay, so see you in the next class.